Namaste, my name is Dhieyo and welcome to my channel. Today I'll tell you about the importance of being a spiritual hacker. There's a huge importance of being a spiritual hacker, and the difference is, now for an example, just an example. So let's say now there is a well-known hacker. He's the best in the business. He gives two people the knowledge to hack. Okay, he says the government has deprived you out of all the money, storing all the money. That money is yours, inheritance is yours, you have all the right for it, but you've been deprived for it. I'm going to teach you how to get into that vault. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to hack into it, get all that money for yourself. If you want, you can give it to others also. No matter how much you take out, that money will always keep filling up again and again. So it's an unlimited source of money, but it's yours. Go get it. He gives the knowledge to two people. Okay, the first one is extremely happy about it, bats his eyelashes that, oh, I've got this knowledge, and sits and is very happy about it, that this is what my path is and this is the knowledge that I've got. This fellow goes and he hacks into a small boy's account and takes out coins from there, holds on to the coin, bats his eyelashes saying, oh my God, I've got that source of energy, that money, and I thank you so much, my hacker. The other one over there says, man, I'm a hacker. The second one says, I'm a hacker, I've got this knowledge, I'm going to make huge progress with this. I'm going to take out everything that is there, because I've been told no matter how much I take out, it's still going to keep filling up. I'm going to take out everything from there for myself and for others. I'm going to make good use of it. I'm that hacker. He doesn't bat his eyelashes. His eyes become big. This is the difference. This one who doesn't bat his eyelashes, who calls himself, I'm a hacker, gets all of that sources, all of that money from that vault, and now he's using it for himself and others, and everyone is wondering, how come you have it and I don't have it? What is your source of getting all of this money? Now this is the same thing that is happening with us. All of us have the same knowledge. Shiva has given the same knowledge to all of us. He's taught us how to hack. When you hold a mudra, when you do your mantras, your mudras are all hacking into the source. You're making a difference in your body to hack into the soul, into the source of this knowledge. So somebody who's like, all okay, I am on my spiritual path, and batting his eyelashes, is holding on to that mudra, is only grasping that much, like that small little boy's piggy bank. So your small little amount of knowledge is coming from a book, from a YouTube channel like mine. Okay, but the other one is getting it directly from the source, because he's announced it, that I'm that hacker, I've got that knowledge. Wow, I'm going to take everything from that source. I don't want that piggy bank, I don't want that book or that YouTube channel to give me knowledge. I will get it directly from the source. That's the difference. It's not the knowledge is the same, but the mindset makes a huge difference. And I will say it very proudly, the knowledge that you get from my channel, if you're liking it, is nothing compared to what you yourself can go get from the source. Okay, if you get probably this much of knowledge, like peanuts, when you get it from the source, you will add so much more to this peanut. It will be 1,000 times to what this little grain of knowledge that is provided on this channel. That's the difference. Is if you have the mindset of that hacker, yeah, I know how to do it. This knowledge has been given to me for a reason. But if you go all, oh, I am on my spiritual path and I am a spiritual person and I am going to get Shiva's blessing. No, your blessings are going to be this much. You'll be holding on to that blessing. Like, okay, I've got this from the book. So now when you're tapping into the source, it will come from any other direction. For somebody like you, if you are on that all eyelashes batting journey of yours, then any other source of knowledge coming to you, you'll be like, no, but it's not written in the book. It's not come on the YouTube channel. It's not on Google. This is all the knowledge that should be there. It's not written in the scriptures. My God, people make scriptures sound like this is it. There can be no other knowledge coming. Scriptures are not full stop. Knowledge is free flowing right now as we speak. Okay, you can tap into it, you can hack into that knowledge, it's free flowing. But for people, when they're reading in scriptures and books and YouTube channels and Google, they think that is it. If it is not on it, it is not true. They start questioning you. What is your source? How do you know? Which books are you reading? No, that is your limitation. I'm tapping directly into the source. So now you tell me, do you want to be that hacker, spiritual hacker, or you want to be somebody on a spiritual path? There's a lot of difference. This is why some people can do mystical things. They get knowledge from directly the source. That knowledge is not just limited to spiritual knowledge. It will be towards music, it will be towards art, towards medicine, towards health, towards anything. It's unlimited. This is what the hacker has said. It's your right to go get everything. You've been deprived of it. This is why I'm teaching you. So these are like how the hackers have their keypad. These are those keypads. Okay, you hold on to the Gyan Mudra. You hold on to it and you will tap into it. But the mindset is the most important part of it. Okay, so now when somebody has that source of knowledge, is trying to give it to somebody else, that other person, let's say now the one who says, yeah, I'm that proud hacker, I can go hack into the source, is trying to teach, okay, Jack and Jill went up the hill. The other person says, no, what is your source? Why did you call them Jack and Jill? Okay, why not Tim and Dorothy? How do you know them? Where were their parents? Why were they going on the hill? They start asking you so many stupid questions, where now here you want to tell them more, but you're like, man, I'm sorry about Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill themselves will say, no chance we're going on the hill, let's just go to the beach, let's run away from this fellow. Okay, why do you want that? You've put your own limitations onto a source of knowledge that is coming to you. A word for Shiva, there's another name for Shiva, which is Bhole. Bhole means innocent. There's a lot of other people who've made different meanings out of it, but the real meaning has always been that Shiva is innocent. He's, no matter how much knowledge he himself has that he shares, he's still ready to learn from you. He's innocent. He wants to learn more and more from you. Okay, I'll tell you this true story. There was this boy who was asked in his classroom to come and start saying Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, to recite the poem. This boy went up to the front of the class and he said, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I'm the only one who knows what you are, up above the world so high, pretending to be a diamond in the sky. The truth is, you're just a tiny hole in the sky from which the light of beyond shines. You know what the teacher said? She said, get out from the class, go stand with your hand in the air. Now this boy goes out, stands with his hand in the air, and he's wondering that, man, my version was so much better. What is wrong with this woman? Exactly. Now this teacher who's learned from a book that this is what a poetry should be, was not even open enough to listening to what this boy has to say. It was so much better. I prefer that boy's version any day. Today I have no clue where that teacher is, but I know where that boy is. He's sitting in front of you, sharing spiritual knowledge. Okay, because he's still so open to getting knowledge. This is the importance, the mindset. No matter what mantra you do, okay, the eye-batting guy who's on the spiritual path and I'm on my spiritual journey will say Om Namah Shivaya, he won't get anything because he's saying it for, oh, Shiva will bless me and Shiva will bless me with all these things. The other one that Shiva has given the same mantra to, he says Om Namah Shivaya, that damn, I've got that mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, I'm a hacker. He will open up the entire cosmos for himself. Okay, he will astral travel wherever he has to. He will time travel wherever he has to. He will go see exactly what is happening over there and he'll come back and he'll say, okay, this is why people used to whistle at that time and call their angels and guide. But the other person will be, oh, but what is the source of this knowledge? Where did you get this knowledge from? So when people ask me this, I sometimes tell them, you know, I went right up to the Himalayas. There's a cave over there and there's a carving done over there. There's a very old man who looks after it. I go over there and I learn from there. I translate it and I come back and I share it with you. And they say, oh my God, Om Namah Shivaya, great, that's so true. Will that person ever believe I tap into the source? I hack into the source. I'm a hacker. That's what mantras, that's what mudras do. They've taught you how to hack into this entire system of yours to get all the knowledge that you've been deprived of. Otherwise, we all would have it. Why don't we have it? So this knowledge, this mindset is the main thing between these two. You got to choose which one you need to be. That's always going to be the difference. The mindset, you got to be a spiritual hacker. So I think it's important you stop calling yourself that, okay, I'm a spiritual person, I'm on a spiritual path. Just say, no, I'm a spiritual hacker. So when you're sitting for your practice, whatever practices that you're doing, now when everyone in your meditation, you're always, the right form of meditation will always tell you to concentrate on your breath. Why is that? You ask the eye-batting person on the spiritual path and they will always tell you, oh, because we have to keep our anger and anxiety and our control and our breath is responsible for this. This body is also not yours, so your breath is also not yours. This is what the other hacker will tell you. Okay, so when the body is not yours, your chakras are not yours, your heart is not yours, your breath is not yours. The main reason behind controlling this is, now let's say you're going to a place, okay, you will not realize it, but the other beings who've put you in this body, they've got like a, imagine like a knob, okay, where they will start increasing your heartbeat. They will start increasing your breath to another level. You will not even realize it, but this shift will start happening. You will go to a supermarket, there's somebody who will come and cross your path and come and stand in front of you to pay the bill, and you'll just lose the plot. You'll get angry, you'll get upset about it, because this is what they wanted you to do. So they've already made that shift in it to see how you're going to react to what they want you to do. So when you're practicing on your breath, you're controlling your breath, you're focusing on your breath. Now this breath is in your control, my friend. No matter what they do, no matter what they keep shifting, that, oh, this guy, this girl is not reacting to how we want it, because they've controlled the breath. They've hacked into it. The minute they know that, okay, we've hacked into it, they won't be interested in you anymore. They'll start focusing on somebody else. This is the importance of controlling your breath, because now you've hacked into it, you are in control of it. So now does that mean if you're in control of it, somebody comes to threaten you and wants to slap you on your face, and you will say, no, my breath is in my control, I will not react to it? No, you will slap that person before that person even thinks about doing it, because you rather beat an illusion than get beaten by it. This is what it is taught in spirituality also. Okay, it doesn't mean you become weak. Spiritual knowledge will always and should always make you spiritually humble, spiritually powerful, and spiritually fierce to use all these powers. It's of no use if you've got all these powers and knowledge and you're not going to use it. So you have to use it at the right time. This is the importance of all of this. But again, the most important part, the mindset. The mindset that you're a hacker, you're a spiritual hacker. Be powerful, be strong. Don't be all, I'm on my spiritual path and on my spiritual journey. The only knowledge you will get is little bit from here. From that little bit of a piggy bank, coins, literally coins. I would have not used the example of my own channel, but I'm telling you that the knowledge that you're receiving from here is that piggy bank. Okay, so change your mindset. Call yourself you're a spiritual hacker. Sit in your Gyan Mudra. Know about the Gyan Mudra. Okay, the thumb represents Shiva, the supreme, because it also looks like a shivling. Your index finger represents you, the soul. So when you tap into it, okay, releasing all these three qualities of all the time that you are in these three qualities, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. Rajas is when you're hyperactive. Tamas is where the world is bad and the world is against me. You're sulking basically. The other one is Sattva, is where you're calm, where you're in a blissful mood. But all these three are the human emotions, human qualities of being. You're releasing them. Now you're connected to it. This is why we write like this. We never hold a pen in this weird way or any other finger. We always hold a pen or a pencil like this. You're painting like this. How is it? Great. You're always saying it this way. A lot of Indian singers, when they're singing, their hand will start going in this manner, because you're connected to the source. This is the importance of it. But again, two people, one will be all batting their eyelashes throughout the time. The other will be that, I am that hacker. I want to get everything from there and share it with everyone. You will be like a Robin Hood then. Okay, now it's up to you. It's up to you. Before you start questioning anyone who's giving you something new, that, okay, what is your source of this? Where did you read? Do I look like I will read a book after that Twinkle Twinkle episode of mine? No chance I'm reading a book. Reading for me is like space travel. Few words, 2-3 lines, and I go back to my home realm. I get a firing from there. That we told you not to read. That's fuel for you. Then I come back again. So I can't read. I'm terrible at it. Okay. If you think I go to an ashram, do I look like I will be ever going to an ashram? Look at me. Do I look like? Do I sound like I belong in an ashram? I'll create a chaos over there. Literally. Okay, it's great for people who are going over there. Somebody like me, I'll create a chaos over there completely. So no, I don't go to an ashram. Do I do yoga? What yoga do you do that you are getting all this knowledge? No, I don't do yoga. In fact, you should watch my video on how not to do yoga. I teach people how not to do yoga, and this is the right way of doing yoga is what I teach. Okay, so this knowledge, everyone needs to tap into it. Okay, your books, your YouTube channel, your Google will just give you this much of it. Okay, once you tap into the source, it is unlimited amount of spiritual knowledge, which is going to open up different realms for you altogether. Okay, that's the importance of it. Remember the mindset. You're a hacker, you're a spiritual hacker. Start calling yourself that. I'm a spiritual hacker. Say it with that pride. Don't bat your eyelashes in the name of spirituality. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, be a spiritual hacker. Have a good life. Namaste.